What's up everyone, Master Fox here today, just doing a quick report on the top 32 at YCS Prague. It looks like DracoPals have been doing fine after their recent ban list hits, taking up 12 slots, followed by Cosmo with 7, Monarchs with 6, Burning Abyss with a surprising 4, and Atlanteans, Phantom Knights, and Other, which is a Monarch FTK deck, all taking 1 slot. It's actually a lot more diverse than what we expected initially, and the fact that DracoPals are actually the top dog deck means that they're not dead after the hits that they received in the so-called emergency ban list. Breaking down the top 32 into the top 8, we see that it's made up of 3 DracoPals, 2 Monarch decks, 2 Cosmo decks, and 1 Burning Abyss deck. And then going into the top 4, it's one of each of these decks, 1 DracoPal, 1 Monarch, 1 Cosmo, and 1 Burning Abyss. And then eventually in the finals, we saw Cosmo versus DracoPals. So overall, it's surprising that DracoPals is actually better than some of the other decks. A lot of people were expecting Pal Pendulum variants to basically be dead after the so-called emergency list, but it looks like they've been performing just perfectly fine and even still way better than the rest of the other decks. Cosmo only had basically half of the tops that DracoPals did, and same for Monarchs. It's surprising to me that Burning Abyss is still hanging in there for so long, and it looks like the deck is going to be even better once Beatrice comes over in Premium Gold 3, Infinite Gold I believe. And with that support, Burning Abyss should be able to take probably more spots, maybe compete in the lines of Monarch and Cosmo, taking something like 6 slots in a top 32 or something like that. Phantom Knights made an interesting showing. I'm surprised that they even made it in the top 32 because they're similar to Burning Abyss in a lot of ways, being a rank 3 floating style deck. It'll be intriguing to me to see how that deck pans out, especially with possible variants with Burning Abyss combined. And the last thing I want to kind of cover here is the fact that Monarch FTK managed to get into the top 32 at YCS Prague. A lot of people are freaking out about it, thinking that this Monarch FTK is going to take over the game or something, but I really don't think so. In the history of this entire game, there's only been 2 FTK decks that have made any significant sort of impact on the metagame, where decks have literally had to change their game plan or had to consider that this FTK was coming along. That was the Tundo FTK as well as the Frog FTK. After that, all our other FTKs have been basically flavor of the month and haven't really affected the game at large. So I think this is going to be another one of those decks, but as time goes on, we'll be able to see more and more of that with more data coming in. I don't expect this deck to become the next big thing. But that's pretty much it for this video. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. What do you think of this top 32? That's pretty much it. I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you.